What's up, gearheads, and welcome back to Techbeast TV. Get ready for an absolutely epic showcase of raw power and incredible engineering. We've got everything from colossal loaders wrestling timber giants to tenacious mulchers tearing through the wilderness. You won't believe the metal muscle on display today. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. All right, folks, kicking things off, we're plunging deep into the heart of a serious logging operation. Check out this massive payload. We're talking tons of prime timber stacked high on a heavy-duty trailer, ready to roll. But hold on, looks like things need a little finessing. Enter the XCMGLW 800K in-wheel loader. This yellow beast, tipping the scales at over 27 tons and packing around 335 horsepower, is armed with a serious log grapple specifically designed for this kind of heavy lifting. Watch this calculated approach. Precision is everything here, a true test of operator skill. One wrong move with these smaller top logs, and you could have a lumber avalanche on your hands, potentially damaging the valuable timber or even the equipment. See those powerful hydraulic arms extend with impressive smoothness? That grapple opens wide like a mechanical velociraptor ready to strike, its hardened steel jaws ready to secure the load. You can almost hear the hydraulics singing under the pressure, a testament to the forces involved. Can this powerhouse gently reposition the timber without upsetting the giants below? It's like playing Jenga, but with logs weighing thousands of pounds, requiring immense concentration. Every second counts in this high-stakes game of balance and power. What an impressive start, showcasing incredible control and strength. From delicate adjustments to heavy lifting, let's see what happens next as another giant enters the fray. Okay, the tension is definitely ramping up now as another yellow titan rolls into the arena. This looks like a dedicated forestry loader, possibly a Caterpillar model, purpose-built for exactly this kind of demanding work in rough environments. Its mission? To tackle that colossal log perched precariously on the trailer? I mean, look at the size of that thing. It's a true behemoth, pushing the limits of both machine capability and operator skill. These specialized loaders often boast impressive lift capacities exceeding 30,000 pounds and feature heavily reinforced structures, including the boom and grapple arms, to handle the immense dynamic stresses involved in lifting uneven loads. After that incredible display of lifting power, let's switch to a different kind of force, the power to level the earth. Now let's shift gears and landscapes entirely. We're moving from lifting massive logs to leveling the very ground they came from with an absolute legend, the Caterpillar D6T bulldozer. This iconic earth mover, weighing in around a hefty 24 tons and driven by a robust Cat C 9.3 engine, churning out over 200 horsepower, is tasked with carving a path through this rugged, untamed wilderness. Just look at that massive U-blade biting deep into the earth, shoving aside topsoil, tangled roots, rocks, and debris like it's merely brushing crumbs off a table. This isn't just clearing, it's full-on terraforming, folks, reshaping the contours of the land itself. The operator expertly handles the uneven terrain, demonstrating smooth control inputs as those powerful, wide tracks claw relentlessly for traction on the slope, ensuring stability and forward momentum. This machine is famous worldwide not just for its power, but for its reliability and sophisticated grade control options, making it a favorite on demanding construction and land clearing sites. See it muscle that fallen tree aside with contemptuous ease? Brute force personified. The dust flies, the engine roars, a true testament to the dozer's earth-shattering capability. What an incredible display of heavy-duty land transformation in progress. From pushing trees down to pulling them out, let's see the battle against the mud ahead. All right, time to get down and dirty. Prepare for a serious mud bath, viewers. We're witnessing a true test of endurance, grit, and extreme traction capabilities with this absolute beast, a mighty green Tiger Cat 635 skidder. These machines are purpose-built monsters, often weighing over 25 tons and equipped with powerful, high-torque engines exceeding 250 horsepower. Specifically designed for the grueling task of pulling heavy loads of logs, known as a skidding, out of the toughest, most inaccessible spots in the forest. Check out those heavy-duty chains wrapped around its enormous high-flotation tires, essential gear for conquering swampy, treacherous terrain like this deep mud pit. See that powerful, articulating grapple snatching up a hefty load of logs with hydraulic precision? Now the real challenge begins. Hauling that immense weight, potentially tens of thousands of pounds, through thick, unforgiving mud and over hidden debris, the wheels churn violently, digging deep for any available grip, the powerful engine roaring in protest against the suction. Every single meter forward is a hard-won victory against the clinging, resisting elements. Can it maintain momentum? Will it get completely bogged down? This is extreme logging at its finest, pushing heavy machinery to its absolute operational limit. Incredible power and sheer resilience on full display. Industrial power is amazing, but sometimes human ingenuity takes center stage. Check this out. Okay, let's switch gears dramatically for a moment. From those industrial giants shifting tons of earth and timber, we transition to some good old-fashioned backyard ingenuity and the surprising power of basic physics. Don't underestimate the incredible force multiplication achieved through simple mechanics and sheer human determination. Here we observe a different kind of extraction challenge. A seemingly small, yet stubbornly rooted tree, cleverly anchored by a heavy discarded tire to provide resistance, faces off against a humble come-along hand winch. This device is connected by a heavy chain to an SUV, which acts as a solid anchor point, preventing the winch itself from being pulled forward. This isn't about massive horsepower. It's all about mechanical advantage, leverage. Watch intently as the operator rhythmically cranks the lever. Click, 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 applying incremental yet relentless tension through the steel cable. Feast your eyes on this absolute behemoth, a colossal yellow-tracked wood chipper that looks like it eats forest for breakfast and asks for seconds. From the moment this beast roars to life, there's no mistaking its dominance. We're talking about a machine that doesn't just hum, it bellows pure, unadulterated power. Watch as these massive logs, probably dreaming of a peaceful retirement as a log cabin, are unceremoniously yanked into its gaping maw. This isn't your garden variety chipper, folks. We're likely looking at a diesel engine packing anywhere from 500 to well over 1,000 horsepower, depending on the specific model. Those hardened steel teeth and that monstrous flywheel, often weighing several thousand pounds and spinning at incredible RPMs, make ridiculously short work of solid timber, transforming it into a veritable blizzard of wood chips faster than you can say, "Send it." And get a load of that robust track system. This monster can navigate the harsh, snowy terrain like it's a leisurely stroll in the park on a sunny afternoon. This isn't just a machine, it's a relentless, four-season, all-terrain force of nature, probably capable of devouring logs up to 30 inches in diameter and spitting out tons upon tons of chips per hour. Incredible power and efficiency from that chipper. But what happens when the tree is gone, but the stubborn stump remains? We're about to witness a totally different approach to wood demolition, one that combines power with pinpoint precision. Get ready for a remote-controlled marvel. All right, shifting gears from raw, brute force to beautiful, surgical precision. Prepare to have your socks knocked off by this sleek, mean, black, tracked stump grinder. And get this, folks, it's operated by remote control. Talk about playing a real-life, high-stakes video game. But instead of virtual points, you get a whole lot of satisfying sawdust. Our skilled technician is standing at a safe, comfortable distance, cool as a cucumber in a snowstorm, orchestrating this ballet of destruction with joysticks. This isn't about just smashing things wildly. It's a calculated, methodical, and relentless assault on those stubborn, unsightly tree stumps. The undisputed star of this show is that high-speed cutting wheel, typically armed with dozens of razor-sharp, replaceable carbide teeth. We're talking industrial-grade chompers here, folks, tougher than a diamond in an ice storm. These wheels can spin at well over 1,000 RPM, systematically obliterating the wood, turning what was once a solid obstacle into a neat pile of fine mulch. Its compact size is totally deceiving. This machine, often weighing between 1,500 to over 4,000 pounds, packs an incredible punch, with engines ranging from a spunky 25 to a monstrous 100-plus horsepower. From surgical stump removal to a pure test of raw strength, we've seen precision. Now let's get back to some good old-fashioned muscle. Next up, a lone bulldozer faces off against a colossal log. This is where heavy metal meets immovable object. Next up on our tour of mechanical titans, it's a classic showdown. Dozer versus Goliath-sized log. Feast your eyes on the raw, unadulterated, primal power of this bulldozer. A lone champion locked in an epic struggle against an immovable object, or so it seems. There's a colossal log, probably weighing several tons, heavier than my brother-in-law after an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast, defiantly blocking its path. But this machine ain't about to back down. Those massive steel tracks, each link a testament to heavy-duty engineering, are digging deep into the soft, unforgiving, muddy earth, fighting tooth and nail for every single inch of traction. You can almost feel the ground shake and hear that diesel engine, likely a turbocharged behemoth generating hundreds of horsepower and a mountain of torque, just roaring like a prehistoric beast. A deep, guttural sound of pure, unyielding force. The winch cable, probably a high-tensile steel rope rated for over 50,000 pounds of pulling force, is strained tighter than a banjo string at a bluegrass festival. Its heavy-duty blade, while not the primary tool in this particular wrestling match, is a clear indicator of its earth-moving pedigree, capable of pushing tons of soil, rock, or debris with contemptuous ease. Incredible. That's what you call a tag team takedown. Now, from hauling massive timber to clearing dense vegetation with terrifying speed, prepare yourselves for a machine that doesn't just cut, it devours. The orange cyclone is coming your way. Hold on to your hats, folks, because here comes the orange cyclone. This, my friends, is the Brush Technology TE 332 wheeled forestry mulcher. And let me tell you, it's a vegetation vaporizing virtuoso, a true artist of arboreal annihilation. With its enormous, aggressive, high-flotation tires designed to conquer challenging terrain and an articulated body that allows it to twist and turn with the agility of a mechanical serpent, this thing navigates through dense thickets, unruly underbrush, and small trees like they're merely a minor inconvenience. It's like the monster under your bed, but for overgrown forests that need a serious haircut. The business end, the part that does the dirty work, is that front-mounted mulching head, a spinning drum of pure, unadulterated terror, packed with hardened steel teeth or carbide hammers, some models boasting over 40 of these ferocious chompers. It acts like a swarm of mechanical piranhas on a feeding frenzy, shredding everything in its path, trees, brush, stumps, into a fine, uniform carpet of mulch. We're talking trees up to, say, 8 or even 10 inches in diameter, just gone in the blink of an eye. That orange cyclone was a whirlwind of destruction. We've seen massive machines dominate the landscape, but now it's time to scale things down a bit, but not the danger or the skill. Let's see what happens when it's man versus nature, armed with pure horsepower in his hands. All right, we've witnessed the colossal power of the big guns. But now let's zoom in for a different kind of battle. A classic confrontation where man and machine meet stubborn, raw nature head-on. The scale might be a bit more intimate, but the challenge? Oh, it's just as immense, believe you me. We've got a lone logger, a true woodsman, armed with a formidable steel chainsaw, likely one of their professional-grade models like an MS-461R or even the mighty MS-880 Magnum, packing around 6 to over 8 horsepower and sporting a guide bar that could be over 30 inches long, designed for serious timber. He's squaring off against an uprooted giant, a tree probably felled by a nasty storm, its massive trunk lying defeated but still defiant. This ain't just cutting wood, folks. This is a high-stakes ballet of danger, precision, and raw physical exertion. That massive trunk, full of unpredictable stresses and weight, requires expert handling, years of experience, and a whole lot of guts. Watch this operator's incredible skill and focus as he expertly navigates that powerful saw, its chain studded with razor-sharp cutters and spinning at incredible speeds. Let's look at more focused, portable power tackling a common landscaping headache. Witness these two determined individuals tackling stubborn tree stumps, the bane of many homeowners, using some clever gear and teamwork. Check out the meticulous setup. Heavy-duty synthetic straps embrace the wood to avoid damaging chains, linked by formidable steel chains and multiple tension lines or snatch blocks to potentially multiply the pulling force, all converging on that compact powerhouse, a portable capstan winch. These things are surprisingly mighty for their size. Depending on the model, like those popular units from Portable Winch Company, they can offer continuous pulling forces from 1,600 pounds up to several thousand pounds. Often powered by small, lightweight, but remarkably reliable Honda 4-stroke engines, known for their easy starting. Listen to that small engine whine with determination as the operator engages the pull, carefully feeding the rope around the capstan drum. The ropes go incredibly taut, singing under the immense strain. You can almost feel the tension building in the air. Will the ground yield its grip? Will those deep, tenacious roots finally surrender? Slowly, agonizingly, the earth around the stump begins to heave. The stumps lift, tearing free from the soil with a satisfying, ripping groan. It's a slow, grinding victory against nature, proving again that smarts, leverage, and the right specialized tool can often beat brute strength, especially when working in tighter spaces. Incredible backyard power. After dealing with the roots, let's get back to clearing the overgrowth with another warrior. Prepare for vegetation annihilation. We're facing a relentless green tide, a suffocating carpet of invasive vegetation, thick brush, and small trees threatening to completely engulf the landscape and choke out native species. But the counterattack is here, swift and decisive. Enter the JCB Compact Track Loader, likely something from their Agile Teleskid series or standard CTL range. Machines renowned for their excellent maneuverability, operator visibility, and significant hydraulic power delivery, especially crucial in tight wooded spaces. This yellow warrior is armed with a devastating forestry mulching attachment mounted on its quick hitch system. Watch in awe as this tracked beast plunges headfirst into the overgrown chaos, its high-speed rotating drum bristling with savage, replaceable carbide teeth, hungry for destruction. Hear the shredder scream as it tears through the thick, tangled mass, instantly pulverizing vines, stalks, saplings, and leaves into nothing but a fine layer of beneficial mulch, returning nutrients to the soil. From shredding vegetation to systematically moving timber, let's see logging logistics in action. Now we're transported back into the heart of a large-scale timber harvesting operation, this time amidst a picturesque, snowy landscape where efficiency is paramount. Feast your eyes on this incredible logistical ballet. A mighty John Deere forwarder, a true green giant like the impressive 1910G model perhaps, built specifically for the toughest forestry work imaginable, is meticulously and efficiently loading a waiting log truck. These specialized machines are incredible workhorses, capable of carrying massive payloads, often well over 20 tons, directly on their chassis, minimizing ground disturbance compared to skidders. Its powerful, long-reach articulated crane, tipped with a precise rotating grapple, effortlessly snatches large bundles of harvested logs. Look at the smooth, fluid, controlled swing of the boom, lifting tons of timber as if they were mere feathers against the cold winter sky. Accuracy is absolutely critical here to maximize the truck's payload and ensure load stability for safe transport on potentially icy roads. The operator showcases incredible skill and concentration, carefully placing each bundle onto the truck bed with finesse. Finally, let's return to mulching, this time tackling the leftovers with another powerful machine. Prepare for shredding madness one more time. We're back deep in the woods, where an ASV Posy Track loader, possibly a high-flow RT-135 forestry model, machines renowned for their incredible hydraulic flow capabilities, and patented Posy Track undercarriage featuring suspended wheels for awesome traction with minimal ground disturbance, is waging total war on leftover logging debris and stubborn root systems. It's coupled with a vicious-looking red Fecon forestry mulcher, perhaps one of their heavy-duty bullhog models. This potent combination doesn't just clear, it utterly pulverizes anything in its path. Watch its unique tracked undercarriage provide superior flotation and grip as it confidently climbs over the rough, uneven terrain. The mulching head spins into a terrifying blur, its hardened carbide teeth instantly demolishing fallen branches, leftover logs, thick brush, and even small stumps, reducing everything to a fine, easily decomposable layer of mulch. But here's the ultimate test of its power. Look at it attack that massive, tangled root ball left behind. Wood chips explode violently as the mulcher grinds relentlessly, chewing through the tough, woody mass like a mechanical T-Rex tearing into its prey. This is land clearing and site preparation taken to an extreme level of aggressive efficiency. Absolutely nothing withstands this mechanical monster for long. Wow. From massive loaders and dozers reshaping the earth to ingenious winches and unstoppable mulchers, we've seen some truly incredible machines pushed to their limits today. It just goes to show the amazing power and engineering that goes into tackling the toughest jobs on the planet. A huge thanks for hanging out with us here on Techbeast TV. If you love seeing this awesome machinery in action, do us a solid and smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got plenty more heavy metal mayhem coming your way. Until next time, stay safe and keep those engines roaring.